in a bar run.
Welcome to Garden Gossip, a breath of fresh airway. Hi, I'm Chris Cullen.
And I'm Lisa Cullen.
And I'm Leanna Finley.
Today we're talking about the effect music has on plants, and to help us discover what music plants like best, yes, it's time to meet, are you ready? The Polka Brothers.
So the Polka Brothers are fast becoming the most popular polka band in the United States and maybe even the planet. Did you know that?
Wow, I'm not surprised.
At the second largest Oktoberfest in the world, they were voted the best band. They have had countless appearances on television. Countless. I mean, you really can't count them all. Anything from the NBC's Chew to Fox and ABC and NBC and local affiliates, YouTube, the New York Polka Bob radio show, and, of course, where I saw them on So You're Dating a Vegan YouTube program. Yeah. And they're calling us from their home base in New York City. Welcome to Garden Gossip, Polka Brothers.
Thank you. Yeah.
How was that? Did you like that introduction?
Pretty good. Fantastic.
Here's the thing. I realized that we needed to talk about the effect that music has on plants. Do you mind if we talk about that a little bit?
I know our drummer might be a little offended, but the rest of us are fine with it.
Why would he be offended? Zach, where are you?
He's a militant carnivore.
Oh, that's okay. Plants do not mind carnivores. They're eating something else. They're not eating them.
Vegan. Yeah.
I'm like a plant's best friend.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, by the way, before we get into that, I do have a couple of questions. Is your I watched your video, of course. You told me to go on your website, which is thepolkabrothers.com, to figure out to get more about you. Is it true you're really brothers?
No.
Yes-ish.
Okay. Oh, yes, good. It's totally cool. And is your last name really Polka? Oh, good. That answers that. Okay, but here's the real. We have Jeff.
Yeah, that's me.
Matt.
I'm here as well.
Zach, which we just found out, he's the drummer, and Bones. Is that your real name, Mr. Bones?
Yeah.
But everybody calls you that.
That's right. Yep.
Is that because you're so skinny?
No. No.
He's the fat one.
Oh, he's the fat. Oh, wow. Well, you don't even need to tell us if it's a bad story.
No, it's not a bad story, but maybe not one for radio.
Oh, fine. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Okay, so here's my question. How do you pronounce polka? Is the L silent, or do you speak the L? I need to know. You guys are the experts. But
honestly, if anyone's saying the word polka, we're all kind of happy about that.
Yeah, right.
Why polka? How did this come about?
I kind of grew up playing this music and hearing this music. I'm the accordion player.
Okay,
and my family's both Czech and Italian, so I got the accordion from the Italian side and the polka love from the Czech side. And I was always sort of familiar with this music. And then we kind of started it on a lark and played maybe only once or twice a year for friends' parties and such. But then we figured, hey, maybe we can get serious about this, make some real music. And that was maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and haven't looked back since.
That's incredible. So I just wondered, what's your reaction to people that turn up their noses at polka?
Well, I think that's our whole purpose, is to try to get people to put their noses back down.
Our experience when we're playing it, it really speaks to everybody. Everybody has a good time with it, and that's really the point of music.
That is the point.
True.
And by the way, since we're on the radio and people can't see you, these guys are young. They're in their 20s. They're like young, perky kids, and playing this beautiful music. It's incredible.
That's right, in our 20s.
Well, you look like you're in your 20s to me, so,
We have Elle on the line who has a guess for the Name That Plant contest.
Well, I hope that you win this contest so that I can send you the copy of the Polka Brothers' latest CD.
That'd be okay, too, but I just wanted to thank you for having them on.
You're welcome.
All right.
Do you have a guess?
I'm just a wild guess. I'm not sure. Allspice?
Yes! Oh, my gosh! Wild guess!
Welcome back to Garden Gossip with Chris and Lisa Cullen of Montecito Landscape and the ever-perky Leanna Finley and the ever-perky Polka Bros. Yay!
Hey!
Well, I
wanted
just
to
want to
ask
have. You guys can do something live for us, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, Brother Mascot is strapping up his accordion right now.
Oh, strap on, baby. Let's
This is
go.
Matt.
We're going to play a little bit of our smash hit single, The Sausage Festival.
Oh,
We're going
yeah.
to talk about a lot of different kind of sausages and then go from there. That's the Sausage Festival, Sausage Festival, Sausage Festival now. Hey, 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 Sausage Festival, Sausage Festival, Sausage Festival now.
All
Wow.
right.
Yeah.
Polka
I
Bros.
think that should be
Boy,
Chris and Lisa's new theme song.
I know. Right?
You should have seen Lisa dancing on this one. Holy moly.
That was the Polka Brothers, by the way, in case you're just tuning in. I do have a question. I noticed that you also play contemporary music with a polka beat. Let's do one right now. This is a pop request. What one could you do to demonstrate for us?
Well, we could try Don't Stop Believin' by everybody's favorite Journey. Are you familiar?
A little bit. I don't like that kind of music, but go ahead.
You might as a polka.
Journey. I might like it as a polka better, actually.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling of sweet life.
It's way better as a polka.
Yeah.
And they would have
she's
been real
not
famous,
lying
too.
either. She would.
I would
she
have
would be
way
all
liked it.
over it. Yeah.
I asked if any of you had gardening experience, and this is the Polka Brothers we're talking to, by the way. And Zach was mentioned as needing a little gardening advice. So, Zach, are you there?
I am. I would love some gardening advice. My
So-
wife would actually love for me to have some gardening advice.
Do you have a garden?
I don't have. We have many plants, and I just don't do very well with them.
Are you forbidden to touch them?
No, actually, I'm encouraged to touch them. I just I tend to shy away from them.
Well, you know, most plants suffer from probably a most common misconception, and plants can suffer easily from overwatering. I would say, wouldn't you say that, Chris?
Yeah,
a lot of plants
real common.
is the most common way of killing a plant is to water it too much. And especially and not good drainage. You know, drainage and water are the two things. If you've got good drainage and you're not watering it too much, you can pretty much grow anything. Would you say that's true?
Yeah, and African violets have that kind of fuzzy leaf that will take the water. You know, we were talking about plants last week, I think, that take water right out of the air. You know, tomatoes and
Right.
things like that. And African violets are that way, too. They kind of recommend growing them in the bathroom because when you take your shower, they'll suck the water right out of the air when you're getting steamy in there, you know?
Oh, wow. Good tip. Yeah. Wow. All right.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the tip, really.
So when your wife comes home and all the violets are in the bathroom,
You know, we have to go, unfortunately. Polka Brothers, thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you for joining us on Garden Gossip. Until next week.
Fill your garden with joy.